Everybody and everybody, hello, welcome back to the show. Today's video is going to be a little bit different simply because how straightforward this particular build is for Vaseraga. I am going to show you guys it in action in the same video that I go over the mastery trait and show it to you with Sir Harold and how to actually execute it. I will show gameplay of it as well in this video. Otherwise, it would be a very short video. I love Vaseraga. He was my main for a long time before the expansion. And with his mastery traits, as straightforward as it gets. If you know anything about Vaseraga, he does charge attacks. He does heavy charge attacks. So I went with the mastery trait, large and in charge. I'm going to explain it to you today. So we're going to look at the style rank perks, and I will go over them, and then I will also switch over to the one that I got the first style rank perk in as well, and how it benefits and how it boosts. So with the style rank perk for 1 and large and in charge, when you charge your Y attacks, because I'm using an Xbox controller, be triangle attack for people on PlayStation and right click for people on mouse and keyboard. Those attacks get attack plus 5% and damage cap plus 10%. Now we go to the second style perk rank, and landing charged attacks grants Ebony Glint to Vaseraga. While in effect, it shortens the charge time by charge attacks by 5%. Now we go to the third, and Ebony Glint's now max is 3, and it shortens the charge time of attacks by 5% per effect level, but failing to land a charge attack removes the effect. So basically, if you miss, you reset your stats. Now thankfully with this particular stack, which you will see with other videos I do, this one doesn't burn off that quickly. Now there are some mastery traits where the stacks are permanent, but the ones that burn, my god, they burn fast typically, and it is rough. So what I did with this is I took hooked on combos as well as first perk rank. So landing your Ys with a full Grenath gauge grants Grenath Unleashed, while in effect attacks gain 10% and you gain a 5% defense bonus. In addition with that, Vaseraga also gains a defense plus 5 when charging Y attacks based off punishing parries. So I kind of double dipped here a little bit, as you can see. Now the skills that I have set on Vaseraga right now are Damnation, which as you can see consumes 30% of Vaseraga's max health and grants Jammed. Can be activated up to 3 times in a row and is chainable into charged Y attacks. So that part's important. Both of those, all this is important, but being able to chain it into charged Y attacks is very important because you're wanting to do more of your charged Y attacks throughout his gameplay. Now, in addition, with Jammed, your attack is boosted based on how low your HP is. So after you do this, you're obviously not going to want to pop a heal immediately. That's not how it goes. You want to do that and then continue your attacking. So you need to actually dump a good bit of health into this guy. You want that. And I use this in conjunction with Immortal Pain. Now, Immortal Pain grants debuff immunity and Undying to Vaseraga. It reduces his health to 1 HP when it ends. So if you're going to use this, you need to be careful about how you use it and when you use it. In addition, you need to make sure that you are watching how soon this thing is going to burn off. Because the moment it does, you get reduced down to 1 HP. So you want to make sure that you're not putting yourself in a bad way. Next, I put on Umbral Eclipse, which just provides a slow. You'll see in the video when I actually do show it being a live fight with dragons, how useful that is, because those particular monsters jump around a lot, which makes it hard for you to get your charge attacks off, even with having the charge happen faster. If the monsters or the bosses they're jumping around a lot, you're gonna have issues landing all your charge attacks. My stacks fall off from time to time because of that. I'll have a charge going and it will burn off, or I'll miss the attack because my stack will burn off, or I'll miss the attack because of the fact that the dragon jumped away or some nonsensical thing like that. Then Great Scythe Grenath. This is legitimately just a heavy slash. The reason why I use it is because it does add a lot of stun, and stun is fantastic. Additionally, I can pull a charge attack immediately after that as well. Now there is something with this that I will show you here in a second, but before I do, I want to go into his Grenath gauge. So when attacking with Vaseraga, you'll see a meter. It looks like a scythe and it builds up gradually. You get a perk as it builds up. What a lot of people don't understand when you first start him is immediately at the beginning of the game, you can press Y, triangle, or your right click to burst into Melis Unleashed, which automatically at the beginning will give you Stout Heart. You just have it right then and there. And you build up your gauge, which I will show you. Now, as the gauge builds up, you get attack up and defense up based on the level of Grenache gauge, and landing charged attacks do fill this gauge. So I'll show you guys that here. Okay, now that we're at Sir Barrel, the first thing I want to show you is how to set up your Stout Heart at the beginning of the match. Before anything happens, before you have to do anything, fight, swing, or anything like that, just press your secondary attack ability, and boom, he pops it. Now you can see the Scythe gauge pop up at the bottom too, but immediately you have Stout Heart. So there are some other tricks I want to talk about with as far as this character is concerned, primarily animation canceling because it's huge with him. So for example, I'm going to use Blade Scythe Grenache, and I'm going to cancel it to the point where it doesn't take my cooldown, or it doesn't put me on cooldown. So I start it, and I cancel out of it. The skill is still there, I can start it again, I cancel out of it. Now this becomes important because you're going to have moments where you're going to set it up, and then the thing's going to move, and you need to roll out of it, roll towards the thing, roll whichever way you want to do, because you'll put your skill on cooldown if you miss that. If you commit to the swing and you miss it, skill goes on cooldown, you're wasting time losing damage. You can do this with other skills as well, but it's really easy to do with Vaseraga simply because how slow he starts up and how slow his wind up is. It's just really quick. As long as you can catch yourself in the middle of it, you're good. Now, mind you, there are points where this is not cancelable. These skills will go off, obviously, but once you get the hang of it and you get used to it, you will be able to do it. You can also do that with your charged heavies, so it doesn't count towards your stack loss or what have you, because remember, you will lose a stack, or you'll lose all your stacks rather, if you miss a charged attack. So you can have this fully charged, roll out of it, and it will not cost you your stack. I will show you. So we're going to put up a first stack. Alright, so I have one stack there. Now I'm going to fully charge it, roll out of it, my stack isn't lost. You only miss the stack if you commit to the swing. So let's see, we got our first stack. I'm going to build up. Now you're also going to get your own routine with his charged attacks. So be mindful of that. You will see that I use my combo B a lot. I really like his swings on combo B, which is 1-2 with your square or your X or your left click, and then 1-2, which I only held that once. He swings twice. I'm going to hold it one more time. So he gets 2 charge attacks off that, and he's going to swing twice again. It's just a lot of damage in a really quick and good way. Now, he also has his dash in, so you don't actually have to have Battalions of Fear on him if you don't want it, because you do have a built-in dash with this. Swing once and then use your heavy. Now that my Grenache gauge at the bottom that you see there is all lit up, it means it's full, everything's good, I have all my buffs essentially. Now that it's full, I can get one more buff based off a stack as long as I land a charge attack. And now I'm getting the max amount of not only am I getting the max amount of quick charge that I can get, essentially, is making it where my attacks charge faster. So I'm not sitting here holding it until the end times or what have you. And I'm also getting defense up when I'm in charge as well. This build is just really that simple. It really is. There's not a lot to really get into with it. You can chain into your skills pretty smoothly. Do your charged attacks off of that, keep things going. If you learn the bosses and you know we're going to start hopping away, you can just slow them bad boys down. That does have a large windup. However, you can still chain a charge attack off of that as well. If you want to pop Damnation in the air, chain a charge attack off that as well. Your best times to get full-blown good hard charge attacks are going to be probably in the beginning of a fight, the middle of a fight, and then towards the end. Especially when it comes to breaks, they're on the ground. When it comes to the chain link, oh my goodness, it's so good. Also, I do want to show you guys that because that's important as well. You can, in fact, charge off of a link attack. You can charge into a full charge swing off a link attack. Now I'm going to show you how it looks losing the stack as well. So if I, like I said before, miss my charge attack. So here we go. I can't use the first one because it's a dash, and he will absolutely hit that. My stack drops. Now my glint doesn't drop because that's just based off of me landing a charge attack, period, at the end, once I have my Grenache gauge full. If I miss a charge attack, it does not go down. but it does reset the stack in a positive way. I mean, it builds it back up if I land a charge attack while it is drained. So again, like I pointed out, Vasaraga's stacks do not drain insanely fast, but they do drain pretty quickly. So it's definitely something to watch. Don't get frustrated if you lose the stacks. It happens. It does happen. It's going to cut your damage a little when you have it lost, but they're really easy to build back up because pretty much everything he does builds it back up because you're constantly wanting to get those charge attacks off. You're constantly wanting to do that. So now that you guys have seen what it looks like against Sir Beryl, love you, my boy. We're going to jump into a match. I'm going to show you how this looks against those dragons. And Vaseraga is a really heavy hitter, so this probably won't be the longest match you've ever seen.
Crooked crown, silver bells while the lights burn down. Painted grin with a wild-eyed glow. Catch that rhythm, let the whole thing go. Velvet shadows, electric skies. Little bit of madness in a paradise. Every heartbeat kicks like a loaded drum. When the bass starts biting, here the fun is come. Feet hit stone and the sparks fly high. Colors explode like a carnival sky. No destination, no reason why. Just chasing that feeling till the stars collide. Turn it louder, let it shake. Feel the floor begin to quake. Every rule is made to bend. Every night deserves an end. We don't crown on fire, burning brighter. Dance until the whole night comes alive. Hearts get faster, world gets wilder. Throw your hands into the sky. Round and round we go. Lose ourselves inside the glow. No tomorrow, no desire. Crown on fire. Crown on fire. Neon thunder underneath my feet. Every little disaster lands on beat. Gravity's begging me to slow it down, but I got too much rhythm in this ridiculous crowd. Stars are falling like confetti rain. Every little spark running through my veins. Laughing while the universe tilts sideways. Turning every wrong turn into better days. Golden dust in the midnight air. Spinning like there's nothing left to spare. If the sky falls down, let it fall in time. I'll make a dance floor out of the skyline. Turn it louder, let it shake. Feel the floor begin to quake. Every rule is made to bend. Every night deserves an end. We don't crown on fire, burning brighter. Dance until the whole night comes alive. Hearts get faster, world gets wilder. Throw your hands into the sky. still crooked.